Today let us do some more problem from miscellaneous exercise chapter 3 matrix. See question number 4. Given that transpose of A is A, transpose of B is B, means A and B are symmetric matrix. It is given to show that AB minus BA is skew. So for this, suppose AB minus BA you can write as P. Find its transpose. You can distribute the transpose of AB minus transpose of PA. And transpose of the product of two matrices, by interchanging B transpose into A transpose minus A transpose into B transpose, since their places. And A transpose is A, B transpose is B. Putting their values, you get this. When you take minus sign common, then you will get AB minus BA, which is equal to P. Means transpose of P is minus P. So P, that is this matrix, is skew matrix by definition of skew. Now see next problem, question number 6. Here A matrix is given in first row 0, 2, y, z, in second row x, y minus z, and in third row x minus y, z. And from this relation A into A transpose is I, this is given. Then here you have to find the value of x, y and z. So multiplying A into A transpose, and this is equal to y, means unit matrix. When you multiply, how to multiply, after multiplying you get this matrix. On the right side is unit. Now equalizing their corresponding elements. After equalizing, you get many relations in x, y, z, and when you solve these relations, easily you can determine the value of x, y, z. So after solving, x is plus minus 1 by root 2, y is plus minus 1 by root 6, and z is plus minus 1 by root 3. Now see question number 9. The product of three matrices are given here and their product is 0. Then what is the value of x? Here you will determine the value of x. So first find the product of this and this. So multiplying row into column, first row into first column, that is one element. With first row, second column, this element of first row, row into column, third element of first row. And third matrix is this. Now this is row and column matrix. So after multiplying, you will get single element row into column, this thing. This whole thing is single element is equal to 0. So x square minus 48, 0. Then x is equal to plus minus 4 root 3. This is the value of x. Now in next question, question number 11. X is unknown here. We have to find the value of this x matrix multiplying by this. This is the 2 into 3 order matrix, 2 rows, 3 columns, and after multiplying you will get a matrix whose order is 2 into 3. So order of this obtained matrix is row of x and column of this. So here the order of the x matrix will be 2 into 2. Why? Because when you multiply by this, you get 2 into 3 order, means row of this is a row of this obtained matrix is row of x matrix, and column of this is second matrix. So order of the x matrix will be 2 into 3. So you can assume with unknown elements A, B, C, D, and when you multiply this, you obtain this matrix. So after multiplying, you get these elements, and when you equalizing their corresponding elements, when you equalize, you get many relations in A, B, C, D. Solving them, when you solve, then you will get value of A1, B minus 2, C2, and D 0. So therefore, the matrix X, when putting the value of A, B, C, D here, so A1 minus 2, 2, 0, this is the result. Now, next question, question number 15. Here given a square is equal to a. Then you have to find the value of I plus a cube minus 7a. First, simplify I plus a cube. So by a plus b whole cube, you can distribute, expand it. A cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b square. So I raised to the power n is I, you know, I cube is I. 3I square is I into a plus 3a into a square. So I into a square, that is a square. By property, I into a square is only a square, and I cube is a square into a, where a square is a and into a, that is simply a square. Applying this given relation, so this is I plus 3a plus 3a plus a. The total result is I plus 7a. So I plus a whole cube minus 7a is I. When you subtract minus 7, you will get only I. So here is 3a square. Okay, so this is your result, means I plus a whole cube minus 7a is only I. Okay.